Alright, welcome back to a brand new video of the Targeted Individual Program, Targeted Experience. As I was leaving the apartment, they started with the sirens, the noise campaign. Of course, I recorded, which I'm going to upload it. I still have another video to upload from earlier. And you see in front of me all the way up there, guy dressed in all black. Again, using the color black. I was talking about it, specifically how they target me using the color black, and you'll see the combination of black and red. All right, so as he walks to the corner, you'll see the red theme. All right, it's a red car going up on the next block there, one right here, and one that came down in this direction. So 3, 1, 2, and you'll see number 3 right here. All right. So again, the use of certain themes, the use of color themes, all right? Color psychological, or what is called psychological color warfare, and how they engage in such behavior. Now, again, just look at them. Look at their movement. Look at what it is that they do. Look at any type of hand signal. They may, and believe me, it's not, they're not that slick with it. Once you start to expose what it is, once you start to realize what it is that they're doing, okay? A license plate says Trini Hot, something like that. Right, but anyhow, as I was saying, that once you start to figure out this shit and what it is that they do, look at their actions. When I talk about how they use certain particular colors in certain days, right, whatever theme they're running, pay attention, right? Pay attention to the color theme. And particularly a color like black, right? Again, everybody wears black, we know that, right? But in my targeting, you don't hear me talk about them using the color black every single day, or the color red. Only on specific days, or the color whatever, yellow, blue, whatever it is. Only on certain particular days when they engage in certain color theme. And so how am I able to expose them in that way? Like I said, just studying their tactics, their method, and their behavior, and how they engage in targeting. Talk about the staring campaign. Look at how you might not be able to see their eye movement, but you'll see their head, how they turn their head, how they look down or what have you, how they walk past me, look at me in an angry manner. See, when TIs explain these things, they're being labeled. Again, it's not to say that they have not caused psychological harm to us. What we are saying is that it was done by external forces using covert psychological and covert means. Covert drugging, all right? Covert honey trapping, covert manipulation in order to engage in whatever form of criminal action they want to engage in against human beings, right? So whether it be non-consensual human experimentation, whether it be to control, right? And you look at the elites and how those in the security agencies, the CIA, the Mossad, and other foreign government security agencies engage in what? Setups and frameworks of those in position of political power, all right? Celebrities. Okay, you see a lot of black theme. Again, I'm not surprised, right? And how they do it is how they'll walk right in front of me, and it'll happen more than once, and they'll only be wearing one particular color theme. All right? Understand what it is that they do. See, one of the best ways that you can defend yourself against further, your police department going up there, further of these psychological attacks, is to identify the methods and tactics. See a lot of color red too. See what I talk about? And her folding her lips. Right? And folding her lips. Now she walked past me. Oh yeah. Like I said, I am not going to let them get away with what it is that they have done. Same thing too. The folding of the lips. I want you to pay attention. Pay attention All this. Oh shoot! I was just saying, I hope I can catch this bus. So much for that. You know, as I was leaving the apartment, you know, as soon as I got to the elevator, all of a sudden, somebody else called the elevator, and of course, they take their time, you know, before the elevator can get to my floor. All right. Tell you, man. Oh, New York Fecal Department. Let me see if I can catch this bus. I might not be able to run it, but let me see if I can catch it. I just gotta walk a little fast. Thank you, bus driver. Appreciate it. What it says, TKX is where you pull out like that. Yeah, thank you. Excuse me.
Please exit through the rear door.
Come on.
Please exit through the rear door.
I'm still recording.
Please exit through the rear door. This stop is Rogers Avenue and Clarkson Avenue. Next stop, Rogers Avenue and Empire Boulevard. Transfer available to B43.
All right, thank you. Yeah, you see him wheelchair as I walk off the bus. He looks down at my boots, right? My brown boots. Anyhow, KVS 6665. That was the red vehicle that pulled into the bus stop as the bus was approaching, and waited. I saw him. He waited until the bus crossed the intersection. Then he pulls in front of the bus. Meanwhile, as he's doing that, there's a UPS truck that pulls into the bus stop, and as the dude in the red vehicle with the license plate KVS 6665, as he pulls out of the bus stop, he did not use his turn signal, right? He used his hands, and he put his hands in a position where, so that the palm of his hands is facing, the direction of the bus. And of course, I was standing up because the bus was packed. I couldn't sit down. And they know exactly what it is that they do, and I'm going to expose everything that they do. And as the red vehicle license plate KVS 6665 made a left turn, the dude that was standing in front of me looked in the direction as that vehicle was making that left turn. So I talk about the religious belief, the idiotic belief system of religious people that don't quite understand what it is that they're talking about, what they believe in, which is funny and interesting, right? I talk about the, can I cross over here? I talk about the use of the number 666, which they claim is the mark of the beast. Yet these nigger Europeans don't quite understand. Look, KVS, look, KVC. It's similar, right? Again, blocking up the only passage where I can walk without having to step over ice. Like I said, well orchestrated. That's all that is. See, when you understand, they look at it like, oh, look, he's going to walk this and that. Listen, they know. I don't really walk all the way up here because, again, all these cars, all these snow things. So the only place I can park, I can walk past is right there. Like I said, they orchestrate shit. It ain't coincidence. It ain't an act of God. It is psychological manipulation. It is behavioral modification and understanding, a person's mindset, because they've helped shape and they've brainwashed that person into a certain type of mindset. Okay, understand that. What is called, predictive. There's a reason why it's called predictive programming, because they program your mind to behave a certain way. Okay, that's all that is. So, But anyway, the number 666. I wish religious people will go and look into it. That has to do with Emperor Nero. It has nothing to do with so-called mark of the beast, right? And they're associated with Satan. Again, that's the Roman Church. Because again, Emperor Nero, it is rumored that he set Rome ablaze in order to blame the Christian. So that's why the number 666, because it coincides with his birthday and so forth. Go read it. Go look it up. Go research it. Keep telling you, I'm here to teach y'all, educate y'all, and what they call me, explainer in chief. So I'm going to explain to you guys the truth. Understand? So yeah, don't fall for this stuff. They love to try to do these types of tests to try to make you seem like you're guilty or whatever it is that they say. It's all bullshit. It's all manipulation. That's all. And once you begin to understand that, you get into a better frame of mind than the majority of people, because the majority of people want to believe. Right? Hey, watch your language. Watch your language. I'm telling you, right? So anyway, like I said, that shit don't work on me anymore. It doesn't work on me anymore. That's why I said knowledge is important. You got to arm yourself with knowledge and truth, because when you do, these sort of manipulative tactics, it doesn't work on you. It works on the believers because they're believers. There's a reason why they're called believers, and there's a reason why they believe. But for people who know, we understand that the lies and the manipulation that they try to engage in. They always gotta like do these tests, but they already know the outcome, right? They already know the outcome. When it comes to cursive persuasion, behavior modification, mind control, they know the outcome. It ain't nothing. It's pre-programmed. But because believers don't see, and we don't see the cognitive warfare and the psychological manipulation, we fall for it. Alright? We fall for it. But don't believe that shit. Alright, we're going to continue to expose them in every single way, in all that they do. Alright? Until people wake the hell up. Until they wake up. How you doing? My people got to wake up and become intelligent again. Stop being believers. Alright? Talk to you guys in the next video.